Hello, beautiful bridal beauty bosses community. I am so excited to be here with this fully booked masterclass. I'm just checking the Facebook group to make sure that I am alive. Yes, I am. Amazing. I am so excited for this conversation because so many of you have been joining our community, and one of your biggest challenges is not being fully booked. One of your biggest challenges is wanting more clients. One of your biggest challenges is not understanding what your marketing strategy is. Are you actually getting those results that you desire in your business with the content and marketing that you are implementing in your business today? So this conversation is designed to help you to break through the shit that is holding you back and tap into one visibility strategy that will get you more clients as soon as possible. Now, I want to have a very real conversation with you. There is a very real reality that we all believe that posting a pretty picture to your social medias is the one marketing strategy that you can use to become fully booked. Now, if you're watching the replay or if you are here with me live, let me know in the chat, is this something that you deeply believe? When you first got into business, did you deeply believe that the only way that you could get more clients, or the only way that clients would book, or the only way that clients would find you, or the only way that you would become fully booked, or the only way that you convert more clients is to post photos to Instagram or post content to Instagram? Let me know if that is you in the chat. And if you're catching the replay, let me know if this is landing. Because I'm going to be very real with you. The first 6 years of my business, I genuinely thought with a hand on my heart that the only way that I could get more clients is to post a piece of content to my social media every single day, and that was marketing. I got to a point where I was like, how is that the only way to market? Like, it's not getting the results. Why am I not getting the results? Well, now 6 years later, 10 years later, I can see why I wasn't getting the results. I can see why my revenue was capped. I can see why I was attracting the wrong client. I can see why my content wasn't converting. I can see why my marketing, why it took me so long to become fully booked, is because there's a very real reality is that my one photo that I was posting to Instagram was not enough for me to get the visibility, for me to get seen, for me to get known, for me to get booked, for me to get paid, for me to become fully booked. I was most fortunate to have started prior to socials being a thing, and connection was key. So becoming recommended suppliers and building relationships between vendors. And I love that. I love that, Emma, because I'm about to go into that. When did you start your business, beautiful? Just refresh my memory. Now, I genuinely believed that the goal of social media, the purpose of social media was not marketing. I believed that the goal was to post a photo to Instagram, and that is the reason why I should get bookings. I could not understand why I was not getting the conversion, or why I wasn't getting the bookings, or why I wasn't getting enough visibility or exposure. I didn't understand how I was not fully booked because I was still posting all of the pieces of content to all the social media. Let me know if this is landing. Let me know in the chat if this feels like it is you and where you are right now, if this is a belief that you currently have. 2009, amazing. So that was 4 years before I did. So that, yeah, absolutely. So this could not be any further from the truth. And today's conversation, today's training, today's masterclass is designed intimately to really expose that there are so many ways that you can actually gain more visibility on your brand, because visibility comes with exposure. Exposure comes with more eyeballs on your business. More eyeballs on your business comes with more conversions of inquiries and bookings, and that comes with more sales. That is the goal of marketing, is to lead a complete stranger into becoming a client of yours. So we really want your content to convert. We really want more eyeballs on your business. We really want you to be seen. We really want your content to convert into inquiries and your inquiries to convert into bookings. And that becomes sales. Now, if you are new to my world, welcome to the Bridal Beauty Bosses community. I am Kailah Lee. I have built 2 multi-six-figure businesses from scratch with 3 little babies, and I have just taken my second business to multi-six figures in less than 8 months. I am the director and CEO of Perth's multi-award-winning bridal hairstyling team, Elegant Edge, and I am a bridal and beauty business mentor and strategist. Now, that being said, like what Emma has shared, I wanted to have a very real conversation with you. When I first launched my Elegant Edge business in 2013, online marketing had only just become a thing. So very much like how Emma is sharing in 2019, thanks Bella. Very much how Emma was sharing in 2009, where the goal of marketing was building connection and becoming a recommended supplier and building that relationship so that you were the recommended vendor. That is an incredible strategy for more visibility, absolutely. But that was a very real reality that was a marketing strategy in 2009. And in 2013, I used to walk around our local area handing out pamphlets because online marketing was only becoming a thing. Now, that is incredible for me, and it would have been incredible for Emma, because when we were already in business and online marketing became a thing, our social media presence was right from the beginning. Our brand was known right from the beginning. That is how word of mouth is still to this day accounts for 50% of our inquiries. 50% of our inquiries come from word of mouth. This will not happen in your business when you are just starting out. But the goal is that you build a level of brand awareness and credibility and visibility and exposure. And through those relationships that you're creating with your network, you are building more brand awareness, and that comes with more referral, and that comes with word of mouth. Word of mouth is not dead. It is not a dead strategy. It is a strategy that you can create scalable visibility. Now, what I really want to share with you is that today, things have shifted. We are in 2023. It is 10 years since I started my business, and online marketing is very much a real thing. It is quite literally one of the most predominant ways to market your services, to market your business. And guess what? In 2023, it is so much more competitive in the online space, and it is so much more harder to stand out. Your content that you are posting to your social media, that one piece of content that you are posting to your social media is getting less visibility now than what mine did in 2013. When I first launched my business in 2013, there were 5 bridal stylists in Perth. 5. I was known as a luxury experience, although I wasn't labeled that, because it was shocking when brides would inquire and they were like, are you going to come to my house? And I was like, yes, absolutely. I'm coming to your house. I'm coming to your hotel. Wherever you are, I'm going to be there. But it was shocking because when I launched in 2013, it was normal for brides to come to a salon at that point to get their hair done, which is insanity now. But it's a very real reality that the competition of bridal hair and makeup artists, the competition of hair and beauty salons, the competition is so much more higher online marketing. And so we need to stand out, and we need to implement more strategies in our business to get greater results. So if you are at a point in your business and you are not fully booked, this is an opportunity for you to lean into more strategies that will give you more exposure and more visibility, so that you can become known, so that you can become seen, so that you can become booked, so that you can get paid, and so that you can become fully booked. Emma. Yes. How do you feel about your content right now? Do you feel like you are getting the level of exposure and visibility that you need to get the number of inquiries that you need to have the number of bookings that you need to reach the goal that you desire in your business this year? Let me know in the chat. There's a very real reality that posting a picture to your social media is only reaching 9% of your current followers. Now, would you say that every single one of your clients that book in with you and every single one of your brides that book in with you are actually already following you? Or is there a very real potential that they're not even following you and they found you from somewhere else? When we are posting photos to an Instagram or Facebook and that is our one marketing strategy, and then we're not getting the results in our business, we really need to identify, is it the content or is it the fact that I'm not visible enough? Is it the fact that there aren't enough people having exposure to my brand? Is it the fact that there's not enough of me being seen in enough areas? Is it the fact that I'm not getting enough referrals or recommendations? Is it the fact that my piece of content isn't even reaching my ideal client at the time that they're ready to book? If you want to have more exposure, if you want to take your business to the next level, if you want to become fully booked and you want more inquiries that leads to more conversion and more bookings, oh, my camera just went blurry. Hold up. It did this before. 2 seconds, ladies. Sorry. If you want more exposure, that's incredible, Emma. If you want more exposure, then we need to look at what are the other strategies that you are using in your marketing and your sales and your content right now that will get you that more exposure, that more visibility. Because if we just reflect on, and I'm going to take you through a little journey right now. If your goal is to reach 100K in your business and your goal is to reach that 100K, you need to book in, let's just say your goal is to reach 100K and your average client spend is $1,000. Let's just say you need 100 clients each year to reach that goal. Now, if you've got a booking conversion of, let's say 50%, maybe it might be 30%, maybe it might be 70%. If you've got a booking conversion of 50%, you literally need 200 inquiries to reach that goal. Are you actually reaching those numbers of inquiries right now in your business? Because that is when showing up with intention and purpose and strategy in your content and marketing and sales, you will reach those goals. But if your only content marketing and sales strategy is to post a picture to Instagram and wait for the inquiries to come through, then you have to have a really real conversation with you. That is potentially one of the main reasons why you are not reaching the goal and where you would desire to be. One of the main reasons why you are not fully booked. One of the main reasons why you are not reaching that 100K. So let's dive into all of the things that will get you those results. Emma, not following found through venues more often than not. And that is incredible representation of the relationships that you've already built with those suppliers and the vendors in your local community, because having those referrals and recommendations is scalable, which is fucking incredible for your business and one of the core reasons why you're fully booked, right? That is incredible. But, I found it really shocking when I realized that genuinely look into where are all of your inquiries coming from? Are they coming from Instagram? Are they coming from website? Are they coming from Google? Are they coming from your Facebook? Are they coming from referrals or recommendations? Are they a past client of yours? Where are your inquiries coming from? Where are these clients finding you? Because the more clarity that you have around that, you can invest more time into that platform, or you can identify that, the strategies that I'm doing are not working. Let's shift. Same, most of mine are recommended, Insta and referrals. Absolutely. And we're the same. Absolutely. I love that. Okay. So today I'm going to be sharing with you one visibility strategy or methodology, one visibility strategy from my methodology. And this is one of the reasons why we booked 33 brides in less than 16 days. Now, We are coming up to one of the most incredible seasons in the year for booking more brides ASAP. And this is why I am being intentional and purposeful with the content that I'm creating and the conversations that I'm having with you inside of Bridal Beauty Bosses community, because I want you to tap into what's available to you right now. In October, leading up to November and December, is the most important time to build the momentum in your marketing and your sales and your content, because in January is wildfire. The results that you can get in January when a bride is in a stage of her bio cycle where she is absolutely ready to book, she's not faffing, she's not browsing, she's not window shopping, she's ready. She has been casually stalking you and every other vendor for a certain amount of time, and she's absolutely fucking ready. If you want to jump in on that energy and be there every time she's looking for you, this is now when you need to start building more omnipresence. This is now when you need to start building more consistency with your social media and your marketing. And that is why I am here having this conversation with you, because I want each and every one of you to get to a position where your content and your marketing is converting into the number of inquiries that you need to get the results that you desire in your business. I want each and every one of you to be fully booked. I want each and every one of you to reach 100K and beyond this year. And so now I want to encourage each and every one of you to tap into what's available for you right now so that you can have your biggest January yet. The 33 brides in less than 16 days was January 2023. This is because I am taking you through the exact same strategies and the same momentum and the same consistency that we do in our business every single year. October, November, December, we are like, whew. January is like, whew. You have that opportunity. So I want to encourage you to lean into this and lean into the new era of wealth masterclass, because these two masterclasses will give you 3 strategies that will gain you more exposure and more visibility so that you can get greater results in January. This is not a conversation for you to lean into and be like, well, that was cool. That was cool. I want you to genuinely show up for this like you have paid for this experience, because that is how you will get the results. Holly, I'm so glad that you're here as well, beautiful. Feeling all the powerhouse vibes in the room. All right, ladies. So the first thing that I want to share with you is, like everything that I do in my business, is I want to bring awareness to the embodiment strategy that you are currently expressing in your life and business right now. Because who you are being will amplify the business results that you get. Because who you are being amplifies what you achieve in your business, what you are doing. Your business results are the what and the how, the doing, and the who you are being is the energy, the emotion, the experience, what you believe is possible. Now, there are so many women in my world that don't believe that their content is good enough, that don't believe their content should be posted, that don't believe that there's so many things and elements that it doesn't feel good enough for them. And so I wanted to really have this conversation before we lean into the visibility strategy, because if you don't believe that you can have your biggest January yet, if you don't believe that you can attract another 50 brides between now and the end of the year, if you don't believe that brides will land on your piece of content and that will convert, if you don't believe that you are good enough, if you don't believe your content isn't perfect enough, if you don't believe all of the things, you will not take action. You will quite literally hold yourself back, and you will quite literally limit yourself, and then you will wonder why you didn't get the results. Because who you are being and what you believe is the reason why you will create amplified results with your business strategy. If I sit here and share with you the exact strategy that you need to use and implement in your business weekly, consistently, consciously, but you don't believe those results are possible for you and your business, you will not get those results. This is a very important conversation for me to have with you, Because if you don't believe that you're good enough, or you don't believe that you're worthy enough, or if you don't believe that your content is perfect enough, and you don't believe that people are going to book you, and they don't believe that your pricing is it's too expensive, and all the things, I could sit here and speak all day around all the things, then you will not believe that it's possible. And if you do not believe that it's possible, then you will not take the action. And if you do not take the action, then you will not get the results. Or you will take the action, but you'll get a minimized version of the results of what's possible. So let's speak a little more about who you are being whilst you are doing before we lean into the visibility strategy that's going to shift everything for you. Now, I want you to think about how long do you spend editing and comparing your piece of content before posting it to your social media. If you are catching the replay, let me know. But if you are here with me live, I would love to see in the comments what actually comes up for you. How long do you spend every single day, or whenever you're about to post a piece of content, how long do you actually spend analyzing it and questioning if it's good enough? And then do you end up posting it, or do you not post it at all? Let me know in the chat. I feel like the chat is very delayed. It's not coming through. What I want to bring awareness to you is that when you are posting, what is the immediate thought or feeling that you are having? When you are choosing not to post, what is that immediate thought or feeling that you're having? Does your fear of posting shitty content because it's not good enough actually stop you from posting? Or do you post it anyway, knowing that as you begin to show up consistently, that you will build your confidence and you will get into your own groove of creating content? Nobody is perfect when they start learning how to create content and how to market themselves. Nobody. Even the most incredible content creators in the fucking internet still had the exact same doubt that you have right now. They still will constantly look at their content and think it's shitty content. They will still look at their content and think it's not good enough. But the difference is that they are still taking action. Now I'm more confident and had a bit more experience posting more regularly, but I used to spend hours making reels and never posting them. That is incredible insight, Amanda. And you are the incredible, perfect representation of this exact thing. The only way that you are going to get beyond the discomfort that you experience right now with your social media content and posting is to actually do the thing, to actually show up and take action even when you think it's not good enough. Because I can guarantee you, just reflect on this. How often are you looking at other people's content and critiquing it to the level that you are actually critiquing yours? Often not long, as I've already predetermined that it won't be good enough, or whatever the case at the time. If I'm posting, I've made the decision prior and just post a pro shot from a past wedding. Incredible. So would you say that you just don't end up posting then, Emma? Would you say that actually stops you from posting any of your content and you post the pro photo shoot from the past wedding because that is appropriate or that's good enough? Because it's from a professional, right? Is there a belief underneath that's that my level of content doesn't reach that their standard, but because they're professional, then their standard is great? It's only taken me nearly 15 years in business. Amen. This I can relate to so much. I know this so clearly to each and every one of you because this is also me. I used to question every single piece of content that I used to post, and I used to doubt the level of creation and creativity and the level of what I have created was just never good enough. I would look at my hair and I would be like, fuck no, that does not deserve to go on Instagram. No way, nobody needs to see that. I would look at all the little pieces that were not good enough, because in my mind, there would always be something that we can improve on or work on, and that would actually stop me from posting. However, what I've come to realize is that how will your clients even find you if you're not even present on social media, because you're second guessing the doubt and the insecurity and the fear of it not being good enough, or the content being shitty, or there's another limitation that is coming up for you. I've decided to post if I've decided to post 100% do, but it's not content I've captured. Yes, okay. So why is that, Emma? Is that, what's the reason for not feeling confident with your content that you've personally captured? I want each and every one of you to bring awareness to the thoughts and the feelings that you are having that is actually limiting you with your content, with your marketing, with your sales, with how you're showing up in your business, because that will be limiting the results that you are getting in your business. Because unless you've got an incredible level of word of mouth and you've created all these incredible strategic partnerships and relationships and recommendations and vendors recommended guides or lists, then being present on social media and creating that omnipresence is one of the marketing strategies to get you visibility. Absolutely. So I want to empower you all to shift beyond this and release the limiting thoughts, release the limiting feelings, release the limiting beliefs that are actually holding you back, so you can tap into what you're able to create. Okay, so now I'm going to introduce you to the 3 elements of my visibility methodology. This is the methodology that I've created to gain more exposure of my brands. This is the visibility methodology that I've created to become known, to get seen, to get booked, to get paid. As you said, not good enough, I get, yeah. Yes. That's incredible, because we'll be further doing the work on that in Femme Empire Beautiful. That's amazing. Okay. Can everybody let me know in the chat, what are some of the strategies that you are currently using in your business, and are they getting the results? So if we were to take a step back from our marketing strategy being posting a photo to Instagram being the only one, is there anything else that you are using in your business to get the results, to get more inquiries, to get more bookings, to get paid? Let me know in the chat. So in my visibility methodology, I've created 3 elements of gaining more exposure and getting more clients so that you can become fully booked. This same methodology can be used for any aspect of your business and whatever business that you are in. If you are a bridal business outside of hair and makeup, you can absolutely use this. If you are a hairstylist, a makeup artist, a beauty salon, you can absolutely use this. This strategy doesn't matter on the business type, it matters on the exposure that you desire based on the number of inquiries and the number of bookings that you want in your business so that you can reach your goals. Commenting in Facebook groups to answer brides' questions, incredible. Love that, amazing. So I want to share with you the 3 ways that you can gain more exposure and more visibility. There is organic community. So this is visibility on your social media. This is your community, your followers, your audience. Anything that you are doing in your social media or in your marketing to gain visibility with your community. This is almost a reflection of a one-to-one. That means that any post that you are doing on Instagram is seeing your community. There's also organic collaboration. So this is where visibility and collaboration are coming together and you are building your network. So through this, you are creating scalable visibility and you're leveraging other people's audiences and trust and connection, and you are scaling your visibility. That means that, hypothetically speaking, one piece of content would see many eyeballs, not just your followers. Is this landing? Does everybody understand the difference between organic community and organic collaboration? Our goal is to reach as many eyeballs that we possibly can, because the more eyeballs that we see our business sees, the more inquiries that we get, the more bookings that we receive, and the more we get paid. Our goal is to get more exposure and more visibility. So whilst posting a photo to Instagram is incredible, there are other strategies that you can use to scale that visibility. And that is what I'm here to have that conversation with you about today, because I want each and every one of you to gain this level of exposure, gain this level of visibility, to gain this level of momentum, especially before January. Remembering that our marketing strategy that we are implementing today, we will start to see those results in 6 to 8 weeks. So if you've ever been in a position in your business where you were like, well, I'm posting the photo on Instagram, I'm being consistent with my photos, but I'm not getting inquiries and I'm not getting bookings, it's unrealistic to assume that the results that you are getting today are directly correlated to the marketing implementation that you are doing today. The third strategy or element of my visibility methodology is paid visibility. So this is paid visibility through your socials, your community, and your socials, your collaboration. We won't be getting into that today, but that is the third element of my visibility methodology. So I break these further down in Six-Figure Empire, and the goal of that is to help you gain an insane level of momentum towards January so that you can absolutely have your biggest freaking month yet. Now, for everybody who is new to my world, I've also held 2 weeks ago a masterclass called the New Era of Wealth Masterclass. In this, I share another way that you can, 2 strategies to gain more visibility from my visibility methodology. So this is how you can get in front of more of your soul aligned client when they are absolutely ready to book. So Amanda shared one of those strategies, which is like commenting in the Facebook groups to answer brides' questions. That is an incredible way to gain more lead generation for you and your business. And the goal of that is to bring everybody that you are engaging with, everybody that you are building a relationship with, everybody that you are adding value to, back to your website, back to your business, back to your profile. So the goal of New Era of Wealth Masterclass is also aligned with this conversation, and that is so that you can become fully booked. So if you want access to that, just head to the featured section of our group, and you'll find it in there as you slide through. There's also a behind the scenes training where I take you through exactly step by step how to find those groups as well. Okay, so today I'm going to lean into one of the visibility strategies that we use in our business today, and this will get you the results that you desire. Let me know in the chat, are you getting the results that you desire in your business right now? Or is there a level of you that wants more bookings and more inquiries? Do you understand the KPI that you need to reach to get the goal that you desire? Do you understand the number of inquiries that you need to reach the goal of number of bookings so that you can reach that goal that you desire? Our visibility and marketing strategies are always aligned to our KPIs and goals within our business. Otherwise, you'd be showing up in your content. Otherwise, you'd be showing up in your marketing without intention, purpose, and strategy. And the greater results that you get from your content and your marketing is when you are showing up with intention, purpose, and strategy. The goal is that every time you are doing anything in your business, there is a reason and strategy behind it. This is how you will reduce the overwhelm, reduce the fluffy activities and to-dos that you are doing in your business every single day, and actually get the results that you desire. This is one of the things that stopped me for so long in my business, is that I was showing up and spending every single day doing all the fluffy things, and I wasn't actually doing anything that was getting the results in my business. When I started showing up with intention, purpose, strategy, that's when things shifted and I got greater results. So this strategy that I'm going to be sharing with you today, I really want you to lean into doing this, honestly, every single day. I want you to lean into this one strategy every single day for the next 30 days and see what shifts. I also want to encourage you to share with us in the chat here or in the group, what are the number of inquiries that you've had in the last month? And if you follow through with this visibility strategy in the next 30 days, share with us what your number of inquiries are in the following 30 days. So today I'm going to be talking and sharing a little bit more about Instagram engagement and how you can be so much more strategic with your Instagram engagement so you can get more eyeballs of your soul aligned client. Who here does Instagram engagement in their business on a daily or weekly basis? Let me know in the chat. And what is your version of Instagram engagement? What does that look like for you? For me, I used to think that Instagram engagement was, jumping onto people's pages and then engaging with them, like if they were like-minded or complementary services, and then engaging with my followers and engaging with my community, and then engaging with new followers, and then engaging like with other companies. I aim for daily posting. You're like, and then we are done. Okay, so Instagram engagement is actually one of the most incredible strategies that you can use in your business to get more exposure of your business in front of your soul aligned client. Yes, incredible, Amanda. So engaging daily with your community and people, love that. That is what I thought engagement was as well. And it is absolutely exactly what engagement is. But because I like to show up with intention, purpose, and strategy and get scalable visibility and build my network, I use this strategy and it gets greater results. Now, at the beginning of this conversation, Emma even shared about how one of the biggest things, like the reasons why she gets more bookings, is through her relationships and through her recommendations. I also shared that the 50% of our inquiries come from referrals. And I also shared that there's a difference between organic community and organic collaboration. One-to-one or one-to-many. One-to-one is when your piece of content is getting seen by your audience and maybe a tiny little slither of non-followers. Or one-to-many when that one piece of content is seeing your followers and about 5 other people's followers. This is showing up with intention, purpose, and strategy to gain more scalable visibility and building your network. Now, we already spoke about the importance of building relationships because referrals and recommendations can quite literally double your number of inquiries and will quite literally convert a lot faster than any other stranger on the internet. There's a reason why people convert so much more faster when they are being referred to a business is because you are leveraging another audience's trust and authority within their followers. So you're leveraging another vendor's audiences and trust and authority, which means that you are being positioned next to another brand that their followers already have trust with. Now, let's just take a step back from this. If you're looking for a makeup artist, you're going to an event and you're looking for a makeup artist and you're like, you ask your friend circle, you're like, does anybody have any referrals for a makeup artist because I have no idea where to go or where to look and I need a referral. And your friends then send you through 4 referrals. What are the chances that you will actually book in with one of those 4 referrals? Now, if you'd also done your own research and you were looking for makeup artists in your local area, and then your friends have also sent you those referrals, what are the likelihoods of you actually choosing one of your own referrals over your own research over your friends' referrals? Really high. The power that comes with referral because of the leveraging of another person's trust that you trust is so much more powerful than any other picture on the internet. When you are being referred, if somebody's referring to you, somebody that they already have trust with, and you trust that person, you will automatically trust the person that they are referring so much more than any other photo that you found on the internet. Because the person who is referring the person to you, so the person who's referring the makeup artist to you, you already admire them, you already trust them. There's a reason why you've asked them for their reference. There's a reason why you've asked for their recommendation. So when they come to you and they share those recommendations, that holds so much more power than if you did your own research and were trying to find somebody in your local area who is a makeup artist. Oh yeah, it depends if my friends look hot or not. Well, that's true. Now, loyalty to your friends and loyalty to brands that you've already built a relationship with is so much more powerful than a complete stranger. So when you're posting a photo to your Instagram and then you're wondering why these complete strangers are not converting like that, have a think about what would life look like if that same piece of content was being seen by somebody who they already have trust with, who they've already built a brand loyalty with. That would hold so much more power, so much more conversion, and you are leveraging another vendor's trust and authority with their audience. So, is this landing for everybody? Can you understand the power in building your network and your relationship through collaboration, and how much more powerful it is when you are leveraging another person or another company's trust and authority with their audience? Because there is so much power that we underestimate that comes with the loyalty that we have with our friends who is referring us, or the loyalty that we have with another vendor who is already in our bridal party. Let's take it another step further because we like to go deeper. If you have ever planned an event, if you have ever planned a wedding or anything like that, and you've got your venue and you've got your photographer, and then you're looking for a florist, and you're like, okay, so what's the next step that you do? You actually go to look for inspiration of who you can find, right? You might ask them for their recommendations. So could you recommend any florists that you've used or worked with before? That's one thing. And then the other thing is that you might go stalk their page on Instagram and find out who have they worked with, so that way you can gain inspiration for what you want those flowers to look like. Then what happens? What happens when you see a connection between, oh, they've already worked with them before. So there's a particular florist that's actually worked with the photographer and the venue, and they've already collaborated before. Do you automatically already have a level of trust with that vendor, that florist, over any other florist that you've seen on the internet? Because I do. If I've seen that somebody that I already love and admire has been working with another person, I automatically am like, she's obviously incredible. Because I am assuming that this person who I already believe is incredible only works with incredible people. And so the power of recommendation and referral and collaboration is so incredible in our world, because in our world, if we want to increase the number of inquiries and we want to increase the number of bookings and we want to increase the level of revenue and sales in our business, then collaborating with a scalable visibility strategy will change everything for you and your business. I would, because if I want that look, I want all the people that created it, right? Absolutely. Which brings me to my strategy. When you are showing up to engage on social media, focus on a list of dream vendors that you want to build build relationships with, the community that you want to create, the network that you want to create, the positioning of your strategic brand positioning, so that when you are positioned next to this particular florist, and when you're positioned next to this particular venue, and you're positioned next to this particular makeup artist, everybody, it's like exactly what Amanda has shared, that bride who's casually stalking their Instagram will see that you are positioned next to them. This is when you are leveraging another person or another vendor's trust and authority with their audience. So to take this one step further, what I would love for each and every one of you to do is to actually write out a list of what your dream vendors are on Instagram. Who is your dream vendor community or network that you want to create? Who are the brands that you want to be positioned with? Who are the incredible souls that you want to continue working with? Who are the brands that you want to get known and positioned next to? Once you've got that list of that dream vendors, you then want to genuinely start building a relationship with them. And the way that you can start to build that relationship with them is to not just show up and engage on their content and be like, wow, this looks epic. I love the flowers, or anything like that. Genuinely a deeper level of relationship. You want to build the relationship with them and get to know them and get personal, because the more depth that you can add to the relationship, the more spark that you will create. And guess what? When their community are seeing you engage and build a deeper relationship with them, and they start to see you consistently showing up on their social media, on their comments and everything like that. We're going to go a little bit further in a minute. On their comments, they will start to build trust with you. Because the more they see you, the more they will build trust with you. And the more that you're popping up everywhere on their social media, the more trust they will build with you. And then you're additionally leveraging another person's audience and the authority and trust with their audience. What you then want to do is you want to continue engaging with that relationship. So that's when you want to start building a relationship with them in the DMs. And I'm talking about genuine relationship. I'm not talking about this is only serving me until I get this. This is actually you building a genuine relationship with your community, with your vendors, with your network. The reason why this is important is because the more referrals that you make, the more connections that you make, and the more relationships that you build, the more referral potential that you have for more referrals. If we go back to that same visibility methodology that I shared, the organic community and the organic collaboration, you can create scalable visibility with organic collaboration. This relationship that you are building with your network that you are building, this will create scalable visibility. This is when you will go from one post that's not converting to one post that's converting with 10 other audiences. The goal is to build this relationship, a genuine relationship with this vendor. And you start to do this by engaging on their Instagram content or their Facebook content. You start to do this by engaging on their threads if they're on there. You start to do this by engaging and building a relationship with them in their DMs. Now, to put this on steroids and get the greatest result, which is what I'm here for, is that you then want to start sharing their content to your Instagram stories. Now, you might be thinking, what the actual fuck? We're not promoting their business. But I want to encourage you to break through that. Because the point of this is to leverage their audience, the trust and authority that they have with their audience. The one way that you can do that is to gain exposure with their audience. If you have been building a consistent level of connection with them on their posts and a consistent level of relationship with them in the DMs, and you then go to share their content like once a week to spotlight them, and you tag them in your content, what happens? If you tag them in your content on your Instagram, sharing their post, they will tag you and share you to their audience. Their audience who has got trust and authority with them and their brand. So now your Instagram post isn't just seeing your followers, your Instagram story isn't just seeing your followers, it's also seeing theirs. Now, what if you did this with multiple vendors every week? This one strategy with every single vendor on your dream vendor list. Imagine the scalability and visibility that your brand will get then. If you want to get seen, get known, get booked, get paid, then you need more eyeballs on your business. You need more people to see you. You need more visibility. The only way that you can do this and create scalable visibility is to get seen by more potential clients. Who has more of your potential clients in their audience? Well, that's your dream vendor list. So the more clarity that you have on your dream vendor list, and the more that you build that relationship with that dream vendor list, and the more that you engage with their content on your dream vendor list, and the more that you share their content to your stories, who then share you with their audience, the more exposure and visibility that you will have with your brand. Is this landing? Let me know, ladies. I do this, and if I love it, I share it. Absolutely. I think it's incredible because we're also then breaking through the competition, and we're building a community and connection. Now, there was one more thing that I wanted to add to this as a bonus. With your dream vendor list, I want to encourage you to engage with them and build this relationship and share their content every single week. You don't have to be on there stalking every single day, but if you spent, like, you had a list and you went through every day, you just went through about 5 vendors and maybe had 25 vendors on your list. 5 days, 30 minutes, building these relationships. Remember at the start of this conversation how we shared that 50% of our conversion or referrals is coming from 50% of our inquiries are coming from referrals. Those referrals convert so much more faster than any other referral coming just from a photo on Instagram, because we are leveraging another person's trust and authority with their audience. You can take this one step further, and after you've built your relationship with these dream vendors, you can ask for them to add you to their recommended vendor list, or you can ask for them to refer you, and you could offer an opportunity for them to refer you and be compensated, or you could offer a discount, for example. That is another way that you're not only leveraging their audience, but you're actually leveraging their inquiries, which means that for every bride that's inquiring or every client that's coming through their salon, you're able to leverage that new client to become a new client of yours. How's everybody feeling about this bonus, multiple bonuses, visibility strategy for Instagram engagement? This is how you can show up with intention, purpose, and strategy and get greater visibility and greater results. This is like Instagram engagement, but on steroids. Let me know in the chat how everybody is feeling. What I would love to see is everybody leaning 100% into this over the next 30 days. I want to encourage, should I do a thread in the group where you can comment the number of inquiries that you've had in the last 30 days, lean into this strategy for the next 30 days, as well as the strategy from the new era of wealth, the 2 strategies in there, and then we can reassess and identify how much growth you've had in the number of inquiries you've experienced in the next 30 days. This will change everything. This will build and start to create that consistency and the confidence and the momentum that you need as you lead into January. Because remember, the January bride, the woman who is getting married this year, she is like, I am so ready to tick boxes. She's no longer window shopping. She's no longer collecting quotes. She's no longer browsing. She's in an energetic state of, I'm going to take action and I'm going to book things. I'm ticking boxes, I'm paying deposits, and I'm booking vendors. This is an incredible opportunity that you have to lean into building this momentum, building this consistency, building this confidence with your content, your social media marketing, and your sales. Now, if you want to take it to the next level, in October, I'm going to be so excited. In October, we have got the 5 clients in 5 days challenge. This is a 5-day challenge where I'm going to be showing up live and doing the work with you. I'll be sharing with you 3 visibility strategies that will get you even more exposure and it will get you greater results. So this begins in October. I also am holding another challenge in November to gain collaborative visibility and results and exposure. So again, 3 more strategies from my visibility methodology that I'll be sharing with you in these challenges to get greatest impact and results and more visibility on your brand. I am not kidding when I say that this is the most opportune time for you to gain momentum as you lean into January. It's incredible. And the strategies that I'll be sharing for your visibility and the marketing and the content strategies will be able to, you can use that across anything in your business. If you're bridal, beauty, salon, hair, makeup, no matter what you are, these same visibility strategies will literally get you those results. And so for the fully booked masterclass, I have created a fully booked bundle, which will give you access to both of the 5 clients in 5 days challenge and the 150K momentum challenge. The goal is that you create rapid momentum and rapid visibility so that you can get more clients now. The goal is that you have your biggest January yet. The goal is that you reach your fully booked goal at the end of 2023. If that sounds like a vibe for you, I'm going to leave that in the group so you can jump into the bundle, or you can join us in 5 clients in 5 days challenge. It's currently $55 for the 5 clients in 5 day challenge, and the price will be going up to $111 on the 1st of October. There are already 5 women that are in. They joined the early bird, which was epic. So excited. And the fully booked bundle, so access to both of those challenges, is only $88. And that ends on the 31st of September, and the price goes up to $188. So if this is an absolute vibe, I want to welcome you into the fully booked bundle because it's going to be a powerhouse move. And for anybody who is in expansion, you will already have access to this beautiful, so don't worry. And I want to thank each and every one of you for joining me live today. And for anybody who's catching the replay, I love you. Welcome to my world. I'm actually going to create that thread post because I want accountability and I want everybody to get the reaction or the response or the growth that is available to them. So I'll leave that in the Facebook group as well. All right, beautiful ladies. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday, and I'm sending you all of the love. Thank you for joining me.